course, the day before I leave, beautiful weather. It's like down to 69 degrees, perfect working weather outside, in my opinion. Nice breeze. We haven't had wind in a while. It's actually kind of nice. But just a nice day here in Central Oregon. We're going 1,200 miles one direction. We're gonna start here in Terrebonne, and we're gonna head to Bend. Then from Bend, we're gonna head over to Burns, then Ontario. Then we're gonna hit Boise, down all the way through Idaho. There, what is it called? Idaho Falls, I think, and then down to Salt Lake. Not quite to Salt Lake. Then we're gonna veer off 84 to 80. Head on over to Rock Springs, where I found a cute little old hotel with a swimming pool. Been remodeled. It's got a bed and it's got a breakfast in the morning, so we don't have to pay for breakfast. So that's a big plus. For $129, half that's the food nowadays. So nice little morning breakfast before we head on over down 80 to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Rock Springs to Cheyenne. Then from Cheyenne, we're gonna take another road. Not sure what the interstate is, but then it goes up to Scottsbluff, Nebraska. From there, wind is gonna actually cause camera sound issues. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, so we took Arizona's canopy off. I haven't owned that truck. Actually really nice. It actually drives nicer than Shadow. I just don't trust it right now. We've only owned it, you know, I put it on the road a month and a half ago, and we've only put like 500-600 miles on it, where I've put 6,000 miles on this truck since I've rebuilt it. I know all of her quirks. It's a 7.3. It's more reliable than a 6.0. I'm not saying a 6.0 can't make it to Nebraska and back. I just don't trust that one yet, and I found a couple things that I've got to address on this one. That would get better fuel economy, I think, going what we're doing. But I'm taking Shadow. Block the wind. So yeah, we're just kind of getting all set up for tomorrow. We're leaving super early. We're blasting off at 3 a.m. The CB turned out nice. Let's get out of the wind. But yeah, canopy doesn't look terrible. I'm gonna swap the tailgates out because my key doesn't work. So I'm gonna use my wife's tailgate with the key so we can lock it up when we're at the hotel. But I will catch you in the morning actually I won't catch you in the morning. I'm not gonna probably start filming till in the afternoon once we get down the road, unless something catastrophic happens, which I don't think it's going to. But yeah, I am excited. This is the longest road trip I've been on in a long time. I think the last time I came across country was in a 7.3, believe it or not. My buddy had one of these back in 2009 or 10. It was, you know, so it was fairly new. And he was moving home from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we took a 7.3 across the top of the country and then through Montana, Idaho, Washington, back home. And we lost turbo boots, and I didn't know anything about these engines back then. I was old school big block still. I was rocking our 79 Bronco back then. He had a newer truck, but we lost the turbo, one of the boots for the intercooler. It was leaking or something tore. So we went from the Rocky Mountains all the way home without a turbocharger in one of these, which was horrible. I think we ended up spending like $1,700 in fuel. Not good. But yeah, guys, catch you on the road tomorrow morning. I've got everything tool wise I think I need: extra oil, transmission fluid, coolant, tools to just get me by, fuses, duct tape. I can't think of zip ties. I've got a full-size spare underneath. I put the BFGs, which one reason I wanted to take the BFGs. One, they're smaller. Two, I had a full-size spare that I got up underneath there. So, all right, guys. Catch ya in the morning or afternoon. It's something special about watching the sunrise in Wyoming, guys. Shadow has been amazing. Kids are gonna start crying a little bit in the back, but that's our status of what we're doing here. 76 at 2150, 2200 at getting about 17.5 miles to the gallon last calculated tank. Almost went 600 miles to the tank, which was nice. Shadow is a absolute trooper. This truck's amazing. We haven't had any flaws except for we got play in the steering wheel a little bit. We hit a couple potholes out of Salt Lake yesterday, think it knocked maybe a tie rod loose a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna check when we get to Nebraska, assess the damage. But we definitely got playback in the steering, which sucks. But phenomenal pickup. Just driving awesome here. She's a good ride so far. I'll put the camera down. I'll catch you in Nebraska, or if something else happens cool today, I'll do a little more filming on the way back to Oregon. But yeah, 17.5 to the gallon. We're pretty loaded down in the back too. We brought a bunch of tools, a toolbox, an air compressor, the small road one that we always take. Probably about 200 pounds worth of tools, and then a generator, and then each family member has a bag, and then there's like a community bag, and then there's an ice chest with all of our drinks for the whole trip. So it's pretty loaded down back there, and I'm pretty tired. So welcome to Nebraska. I didn't film anything pretty much getting out here because I was just in a hurry, and it's beautiful out here, guys. This truck's amazing. It got here no problems. Didn't have to do one thing to it. Just put diesel in it and go. 17.5 miles a gallon. Doing 75 across the flats of Wyoming up high. Beautiful country out here, guys. Haven't been out here since 1995. So I'm out here for a funeral. Unfortunately, that brought the family together, but we're gonna go ahead today, and my uncle had a Chevy collection, and me and my cousin Briar here are going to get all of his vehicles out and get them all cleaned up. Alrighty guys, I don't know if the first part of this video cut out this morning because the battery died, but made it to Nebraska just fine. Cousins and I are working on, would be my cousin Briar here, and I are working on his grandpa's, my uncle's old record, 1978 Chevy 35K? No, C. How do you say that? What's two-wheel drive?
It's the C.
It's the C. And really good shape. He had a lot of stuff from using it over the years, so we just cleaned it up for his services on Wednesday. Just trash that was on the wrecker bed. So the next step we're gonna do today, we got the coolant topped up, check the fluids, everything's good to go. We're gonna degrease and pressure wash the bed so it's in, and then we're gonna give it a nice bath and wipe down, and then do the same with the interior of this beautiful Chevy pickup. I'll catch you in a minute when we get that looking nice. Already just peeling off. Perfect. Got using some purple power. Should have some drain somewhere in this. Yep, it's draining out. Ryan's now working on the Chevy. This is like a late 90s Chevy. We got a dog hair problem, so Ryan's gonna work on this. So I'm probably gonna have to take over because he's got to go to work, but we're gonna wipe this, get this. This is crazy. All right guys, we got the wrecker as good as we're gonna get it. Should have done, just been going out like killing snakes today. This all turned out really nice. There's a little bit of, there's no really good drains in this bed, so it's really good compared to where it was. Just finished. Lane's over here. What's up, bud? He's working on. Did you get the front bumper? Not yet. You got the back one? Looks good. Yeah. Want to do the tailgate?
Yeah, I did the tailgate.
This spot won't come out?
No, yeah, it won't come out.
All right, go work on the front bumper. I got the grill and everything already.
Did you get this side yet?
Not yet. But no, the wrecker's looking good. Got the inside shined up a tad bit. Wash the bench seat down. Wipe the dash down. Steering column, gauges. I'll be driving this one to the service to park it. Try to throw a picture in if I don't take a camera with me. Kind of show them all out front. Out cruising the Chevy Avalanche. Look at them horsey powers. Just got done vacuuming both the Chevy 1500, the Silverado, and the Avalanche. Grandpa / uncle liked to have his dogs in his vehicles, so gonna film loading a wrecked Avalanche up, and then relax. We've been working hard today. We've been just at it like killing snakes.
Yeah.
Beautiful day here in it's not Central Oregon. It's Western Panhandle of Nebraska. A little smoky, but. So let everybody know what this is.
The 61 Corvair ramp side. Only thing that really differentiates it from 62. 62 has a drip rail that goes right here, but and then 62 and a half, the gear linkage got switched around. But
Yeah, that gear shifter. Brian and I both have drove this truck this weekend. Man, it's a hard one to shift.
yeah.
So we got to clean out tonight. We've got to put that back together. We got to clean out this, and this thing's, hey, don't touch, get your paws off it. We got it all waxed up.
I waxed it up.
So ramp side would be because this comes down and you can load things in.
Yeah, open it real quick.
Be a nice, you know, a delivery truck for anything back in the day. Breweries, yeah.
And the electric companies bought them because you're able to roll up spools of wire and
yeah. And then we've got, this one is going on the market. So if you're close to Nebraska, Scotts Bluff, Nebraska, this one is for sale. I do not know the price on video, but I'll be home to edit this. By then I'll know a price. So that's the price of it on the screen. Runs and drives, the engine service lights on. It has pretty nasty hail damage on the hood. The sides are okay, but clear, oh no, there's hail damage on the side. Clear coat painting, peeling. The tires are in decent shape. Does need a set of shocks. On her. Scratch, it's not perfect. It'd be a nice grocery getter. Four-wheel drive service light. Don't know what that means on these. Could be something easy, could be something hard. But yeah, get a hold of me, centraloregonshenanigans@gmail.com, and I will get you in contact with my other cousin. This is not for sale. Don't ask if this is not for sale at all. This one, Briar, this is a 90, what is this, a 98?
I think 98. Give me 1 second, I can tell you.
It's got the right here, the sticker. I'm not going to show the VIN. This one was built, yep, no, that's 97.
97?
97, 1500, Silverado, 5.7 under the hood Vortec. Nice ride, just rolled over 100,000 miles. I'm not a Chevy guy, guys, but this is clean. My favorite, and I'll be driving this one to the service, is a 1978 Chevy. I'm guessing a 1-ton. We talked about that earlier today in the video. That's this is the finished product. We've got it, you know, it's a work truck. So we just gotta get our stuff off the back here, and this will be ready to go. We were gonna use this to take the Avalanche, the broken parts Avalanche, into scrap tomorrow, but we're doing a roll back instead, so we're not gonna be able to use her. And then this one is not for sale. This is not for sale. This is not for sale, and this is a 85 bourbon half-ton Trivity under the hood, and we haven't detailed this one yet. This is going to be tomorrow's project.
Either tomorrow or the day of the service.
Day of the service. I'm going to wipe this down, vacuum it out real quick. We're going to take it to the lake tomorrow. But it's not perfect, guys, but man, it drives nice. I can just tell. I haven't drove it yet, but just riding in it. Clean. This was my Aunt Katie, or Cousin Katie's birthday present this year. Grandpa gave it to her for birthday.
Yep.
Yep. All right, guys. The next one is for sale. It's a rare item, and it'll be in this video, but I'm going to do another video that's just going to be on its own, but we'll get it out next. It's for sale.
Undisclosed right
Undisclosed. Maybe. This isn't for sale, right? We didn't do this one.
now. No. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll just run it down.
I forgot about it. That's my Uncle Joey's, our Uncle Joey's. We're both uncles on that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So confusing in our family. And then this car, let's get it out. Let's take a look at this one.
It's not complicated. It's at 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84. 84.
89. All right, guys, 1989 Buick Reatta. Mint condition. This is probably the nicest one in the country. It might be the nicest one in the country. Leave it to two Ford guys to try to figure out how to. 3.8 liter fuel injection, 280 horse, or no, 190 horse, 220 foot-pounds of torque ish, those ballparks. 128,000 miles on the clock. First vehicle to ever have a touchscreen in 1989, and it works. Air conditioning does not, needs to be charged. There are some cosmetics that need nice new tires on it though. Don't know the price of this yet, so I'm pointing to it on the screen. It'll be that much monies or best offer. Send me an email, centraloregonshenanigans@gmail.com. It's in Nebraska, Scott the Bluff, and it comes with a parts car, so you're gonna have to figure out how to take this one home too. Another Reatta. This one is a non-title bill of sale, right? Yep. Non-title bill of sale. It comes with a spare piece of glass also, so you get a spare glass for the rear, because that's a hard piece to find, I guess.
Actually, that's Corvair window.
Was that a Corvair window? That's not for sale. That's just the car. This car comes with that car. So I haven't drove it personally yet, but maybe I should go drive it real quick around the block, and then I can tell you guys how it drives. All right, I'm driving a Buick, guys. Is that a first or what? It's yelling at me. We'll just ignore that. First impressions. It smells brand new in here. We used to have a couple Buicks when I worked for the airport, and they were brand new, and that's kind of what that smelled like. Steering feels a little heavy, but for a car, shift's nice. It's a Buick. Not bad for a 1980s car. I mean, it rides really nice. It's like a little go-kart. It drives nice. It actually drives really nice. I've just got, you know, one hand down here on my knee driving it right now. The shocks aren't blown. That's a plus. The Avalanche was just like floating down the road. Yeah, get a hold of me, centraloregonshenanigans@gmail.com. There is a service. I don't know if it's a service engine. You can hear it beeping in the dash. It could have something to do with the AC. It did come on saying the AC pressure was low, and the AC didn't kick on when we tried. Brakes are nice, they're not warped. Yeah, nice Buick Reatta. That's annoying, but return there. It rides really nice. 128,837 on the clock. Probably the lowest mileage Reatta in the country. What do you think?
Could be, huh?
I'll have to do some research. Maybe a caliper dragging a little bit. It's been parked for how long prior?
16 years.
16 years in the barn.
Yeah.
But grandpa and uncle, my uncle, his grandpa, he would start it up, I guarantee it, and take it down and fuel it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't smell old gas at all. He doesn't just let them sit, he gets them out and runs them. to the Scrapyard this morning in Jerry's Big International.
Morning, all.
He had to work yesterday while we did all the detail work.
Somebody had to make money.
Had to pay for somebody's expensive habits. All right, we'll catch you at the scrapper when they do the claw. You got more room over there if you need it. Got about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. Yeah, this is a bitchin' ride. I like it. Get all the lugs off of it?
Got one more over on this side. One more.
Uh-oh. I love this part.
In 800 feet, make a U-turn.
What?
I don't know. I better look at that.
Yeah, you better.
When you blow a tire and you just don't care, you don't feel it. You're just gonna.
He's gotta feel it start pulling him around.
It's crazy.
It sucked his fender up under his flap.
He's been going, guys, for about 5 miles now. He's doing 70. This could end bad. Oh, there's more pieces coming off it. Yeah. That's adorable.
Get up close